Hey guys, Ellen here, back for another reading. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well, enjoying the weekend. Welcome back. If you're returning, thank you for joining if you're new. I found these on the ground today, so I thought I'd introduce their energy to our reading. I looked it up, and some of the spiritual meaning is prosperity and joy, so I thought that was a really nice energy if you want to take that in. And then this little guy caught my eye out in my living room, so we're going to bring in the energy of the elephant. Elephants help us remove any obstacles in our lives. They're also a symbol of prosperity in some cultures. Let's get a good angle of him. So with elephant spirit, I'm also going to ask that any obstacles to me transmitting the message clearly be removed, and any messages that are meant for you, that elephant will help us remove any obstacles from them being received in the way that they're intended. Okay, so with that, I will ask our angels and spirit guides and benevolent ancestors to clear this space of any negative energy being sent towards me or this channel or anyone viewing this video throughout time and space. Anytime that the viewer's watching, that their field be cleared and prepared to receive a message that's meant for them, and that you can work through me in a clear way to get messages to anybody who needs clarity or peace of mind on anything that's troubling them. Please and thank you. Okay, I'm going to start again with the energy oracle. Been getting some, I don't know, I'm growing an energetic connection with this deck, so I really like starting with it. So what do we need to know today, Spirit? Oh, and our internet's out, so I can't have our little background music, so it's a little quiet. What energy are we starting out with today? I woke up today and it was significantly cooler, which was really nice. I think the high today is 85, and it was like 72 when I woke up. It was lovely. Okay, what do we need to know? For anybody who did not catch my video last night, I felt like it was a very encouraging message. If anybody this week has been going through what I went through, which was a lot of inner child stuff coming up, a lot of intense purging, things showing up in the physical that were challenging to deal with, on top of the emotional, and I just felt like the message was just heaven's way of like comforting and reassuring. So if that's something you're experiencing and you didn't see it, it'll be the last video I posted. So please do check it out if you feel like you need a message of comfort. Okay, what do we got going on today? What is today? Is today the full moon or tomorrow? Today's Friday. Tomorrow. So it'll be the second Capricorn full moon this month, at the very end of Capricorn. Conjunct Pluto, so that's probably why the lead up to the full moon. So the full moon's a time of release. Pluto is about our deep soul evolution, the deep soul work associated with the underworld, which is our subconscious, our collective unconscious as well. Oh wow, I just realized this full moon in Pluto is also conjunct the USA's natal Pluto. Wow. So that could be some of the energy of what happened last week with the assassination attempt as well. Yeah, wow. Because the last time it was at this degree of Capricorn, or these last couple degrees of Capricorn, was when our country was founded, 1776. It takes 248 years to go around the sun. Holy moly. Yeah, this is a big week. We got this last night, and it just flew out as I'm sitting there talking about that. So, you know, if anybody is feeling anxious about the direction of our country, if you live in the U.S. or really anywhere in the world, obviously we affect the whole world. Since I was talking about it when this flew out, I just feel like Spirit's saying, like, at some point you do have to trust the divine and give your worries and fears about things that are outside of your control to the divine, because this is telling me that there is victory. I'm not saying victory for any sort of candidate or agenda or anything like that. I'm saying a spiritual victory. That something that is starting now and through the rest of the year is leading to a spiritual victory for this country. That's what I'm taking from that card. Okay. That might be its own just separate message. We'll see what comes out next. Ooh. All tied up. 23. Let's get a couple more before I talk about that one. Spirit, what do we need to know? Who or what is all tied up? Who or what is all tied up? Okay, financial constraints, 13. Okay, so this looks to be about feeling stuck in some way, shape, or form by financial constraints. Let's see if we can get more detail. Spirit, can we tell the viewer who or what is all tied up with financial constraints? And we got journey. These three actually came out together in a reading about a month ago, because I was saying that somebody might feel like they are being called to take a journey of some kind, start a new journey of some kind, and because of financial constraints, they're feeling stuck or all tied up or anxious. So let's see if Spirit can tell us. And keep in mind, this could be a message for you or somebody in your environment, somebody that you're dealing with. You have to switch around. When I say you, sometimes, you know, obviously I'm part of the collective too. I mean, there could be multiple ways that these can be interpreted, and that's where your intuition and your discernment comes in. And that's for you and your guides to receive and interpret. You know, that's part of this, is like practicing listening within your own guidance system. So Spirit, what can we tell whoever's listening about this journey and feeling all tied up? Well, we've got the angel of love looking over the situation. I haven't been calling out the numbers, but that's a 49, which is a 13. So we've got 1313, definitely divine feminine goddess number and energy with this. So, okay, so this journey could be some sort of new journey in love, some sort of journey of self-love. She's kind of holding this heart and she's kind of looking down too, which makes me feel like it is, it could be seen as like the angel of self-love as well. And one of the meanings actually of these, that's pretty, was like femininity and femininity, love. I can't remember the other one. So, I don't feel like a financial constraint would affect self-love necessarily, unless it's that you are feeling called to take some sort of journey of recovery or something like that that might require some sort of financial investment. Like, for instance, if you were going to go to rehab or something like that, or somebody you know. But otherwise, this, with the financial constraints and all tied up, it really feels like it could be feeling like a desire or an urge to travel in some way, but right now you're not feeling like that's possible, which is totally understandable, whoever this is resonating for, because, oh, I don't want to cross my legs, because time is, or not time, well, maybe time too, since I said it, but the economy and resources and all of that are a little bit intense right now. So definitely you're not alone if you're feeling that way. Okay, Spirit, what else can we tell the viewer to bring some more clarity to this? What else can we tell the viewer to bring some more clarity? The Temple Path, number 3. I was actually just looking at the numbers too, and I thought, oh, we don't have a 3 because we've got 5, 4, 2. So 5, 4, 3, 2. You could feel like you're counting down to something, like maybe you're expecting this to change, whether that's because of you know, a payment for some work you did, or some sort of money that somebody owes you and they're going to pay you back. Like, you could already know the timing of when the financial constraints will be released, and you're on some sort of countdown. That's what I got from the 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, if a 1 comes out next, then we'll we'll go ahead and confirm that. But the Temple Path is talking about your spiritual path. It's talking about that inner walk, that inner journey. I'll show you the card again. So it feels like whatever journey this is, whatever you're feeling held back from at this moment or taking the next step on, does seem to be of a spiritual nature and involving love or self-love. Love of another or self-love. Okay. What else? I still don't feel like we have a lot of clarity. Spirit, can you help us with a little bit more information? Can you help us with a little bit more information, Spirit? What is the advice for the viewer who is resonating with this? Now, we got this in reverse last night. This time, you know, it did fly out. So I guess, Spirit, is it reversed? Okay, I'm feeling like, let me get another card to see, because obviously walking away and not walking away is 2 very different meanings. It's a 27-9, by the way. So let's put that to the side, because it flew out and I have no idea which way it actually landed. Ooh, I think my allergies or something are really, like, my throat is so tickly. Let me see if I brought my water in here. Oh, shoot, I didn't. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put this back in the deck and we'll see if it comes back out, because we really need to know if that's up or down. You can take that for yourself. If you came into this reading thinking about a situation, no, I don't even want to say that. Shoot. Because that's opposite actions. Let's just put that back in. We'll see if it comes back out with the shuffle. What is the advice? Oh yeah, because I especially asked about advice, so I don't want to be unclear with that kind of advice. You have to make your decisions on your own, by the way, but still I feel a sense of spiritual responsibility when I do these readings, and so even though you're responsible for your own actions, I am responsible for how I transmit the messages that are coming through. And that's just too big of an issue. No matter what the situation is you're dealing with, the decision to walk away or not walk away is really big. So I want to honor that. Okay. What is the advice for the viewer based on the information we have so far? What is the advice for the viewer? What is the advice for the viewer, Spirit? Appreciation, number 15. Okay, so this tells me you might be feeling all tied up. You might be feeling constrained and restricted because of finances. That might be out of your control. You feel called to take a journey. This is something that's being presided over by the angel of love. You're on your temple path, and I feel like with the advice being appreciation, Spirit's just saying continue to have gratitude, continue to find each day whatever you can find in your life to be grateful for and to really cultivate that sense of appreciation to Spirit, appreciation to those around you, you know, appreciation for any little things that you have in your life, because that energy is going to call in more of the same, right? Like attracts like. So I think that's it for this deck. Let's see if Spirit wants to tell us anything from the big double deck. And keep in mind, we did start with the victory card. So, oh, and there's our 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off, baby. So we do have a 1. Okay, but victory is the overall energy of the reading. So whatever you're worried about, keep taking the steps you're guided to take. Keep having gratitude. Call on the energy of love, the angel of love. Can we give the viewer anything else from this deck, Spirit? Maybe about next steps? Anything about the viewer's next steps? I like looking at the images while I'm shuffling to see if anything jumps out at me. Anything about the next step, Spirit? Whoa, that was way too many. 1 landed on the table though. Crown chakra. We get this one a lot from this deck. Talking about our 7th chakra, our connection to the divine, to the higher realms. It was upright. So that tells me you are waiting for divine direction. You are connected. And even though there might be periods of frustration or feeling lack of ability to move, that just tells me you are exactly where you need to be able to receive the messages from your higher self on what to do next to move forward this situation. Well, I thought a lot more flew on the ground, but it was only 3. Wow, we have another sequence too, 2, 3, 4, and it's, let's see, they fell like this. So I'll just show you how I picked them up. It was reach out, 3 of Pentacles, spiritual union, 2 of Cups, and 4, rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so I'm not gonna pull any more because I feel like that clarifies. You know, we talked about that this journey that you're called on right now has something to do with love or self-love. Both, obviously. We need both. But we knew that. And so this part is confirming that. So while you're feeling all tied up, the advice is to rest, rejuvenate, restore yourself. The Four of Swords is about healing, recovering. This person is sitting in the woods meditating, so spending some time in nature, reconnecting with Mama Gaia, and letting her hold you during this time. This is talking about working with others, so if you need some support in that healing time, you know, it's an encouragement to reach out. There's people that want to cooperate and collaborate in whatever situation this is, and so you're being asked to take advantage of that, because it looks like that the victory that whoever's resonating with this is moving towards is a spiritual union. Oh, I hate when the light does that. Why does it only do it on some cards? It's so confusing. There we go. Okay, that's beautiful. So this coming together seems to be delayed, and you're just being asked to have appreciation right now, to stay on your path. You know, maybe do whatever kind of planning you can do for this journey. And the planning right now seems to be the internal kind. So the clearing of any heart wounds, the physical resting. You know, if you've been in a time of financial constraints, that can be really stressful, high cortisol in your body, you know, needing to reset, calm the nervous system, rejuvenate the body, receive the messages from your higher self, and trust that you'll know what next steps to take. That feels like the overall message. So we'll put these back. If y'all know me by now, I have to get us an animal companion. And I'm also going to pull a little message from our higher selves from this little pile of, I can't remember where they came from, and they're just little inspirational cards. I guess you could use them as bookmarks and stuff, so we'll see. Okay. What animal spirit wants to join us to close out this reading? What animal spirit wants to work with the folks in the collective that are experiencing this particular energy? What animal spirit wants to work with us today? Please and thank you. If anybody's curious, this deck, I've had it the longest and I absolutely love it. It's the Power Animal Oracle by Stephen Farmer. It's simple, it's direct, the images are gorgeous. I love it. Which animal would like to work with us today? We love you so much, animals. Which animal would like to work with us today? I'll go and tell y'all, you're going to hear me yelp if the elephant comes out. I get so excited when stuff like that happens. Okay. Which animal spirit wants to come out today? I think there's a lot of them. They're fighting to get to us. Which one wants to come out? Who won? Who won? Oh, the suspense. We'll look at the same time. Ready? Monkey. Ingenuity. We've gotten this one before. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. I love it. That goes right along with the message. So there's something right now that you, because of external circumstances, you cannot move forward with. So there's really no reason to stress about it, to worry about it. Monkey is asking you to come up with ingenuity. So some, out of the box ways to adapt to the situation right now. What can you do since you can't start the journey yet? What can you do in the meantime that is, moving you towards that without maybe physically starting some sort of journey? It could be working on mindset. It could be rearranging things in your life. It could be finding ways to cut expenses so that you can save that money faster. Just things that you can do. That's the encouragement from Monkey. Let's see who's on the bottom of the deck. Seal. Imagination. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Exactly. That is so helpful for me personally. Like when there are things, I'm working on control issues. So when there's things that I cannot control, doing something creative is a great way to not only pass the time, but to be in the energy of creation. That you are taking something from within you, an idea, a feeling, and you're pushing that out into a creation so that it's not lodged in your body and your system. So I really love those two for this message. I hope I can do a reading tomorrow. I feel like I'm going to lose my voice. Okay, let's wrap it up with one of these. I want to mix them good today because I feel like we've gotten the same one a couple times. What does the viewer most need to hear from their higher self? I can and I will. Nice. There you go. That's your closing message. You can apply that to anything in your life. I can and I will. Positive affirmation, right? Okay, you guys. We'll get a little crystal love before we leave. See if I can get the light on it. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.